Hi, this is Kate Herzig with EXP Realty. Today we're going to talk about which state in the DMV is the most tax-friendly to buy a home. So let's compare DC, Maryland, and Virginia property taxes as well as closing cost. One of the benefits in moving to the DC Metro Area is that we are just a few miles either way to DC, Maryland, or Virginia state lines, and you can really choose which place is your favorite to call home. But where is the most tax-friendly? I could do a longer video digging into all the taxes like income tax, sales tax, grocery tax, car tax. But for this one, I'm going to focus only on property taxes and closing cost. Let's get into it. Property taxes are set by various local authorities and are hard to compare state by state as they really do vary city by city. Property taxes in our area are generally paid twice a year in equal installments, and as your yearly tax assessment values change, your tax bill does too, usually going up. The primary tool for financing local government and generating state-level revenue are these property taxes. And as I said earlier, tax rates really do vary city by city. Fun fact. The city of Falls Church in Virginia has one of the highest median tax payments of them all and ranks in the top 8 nationwide. So here's a snapshot of property taxes for 2022 in Northern Virginia, DC, and Maryland. And remember, this is per $100 of your home's assessed value. So Arlington County, Virginia is $1.01 per 100. City of Falls Church is $1.32 per $100. Fairfax County is $1.14. Loudoun County, Virginia, 98 cents. Montgomery County, Maryland, 99 cents on average. Prince George's County is $1.34, and DC is only 85 cents per $100 of your home's assessed value. Now, Mayor Bowser in the district said this past January that residential property taxes would not be touched in 2023. Arlington County, in contrast, is adopting their new tax rate for 2023 at the end of this April. It is critical to note that the closer you live to DC proper, the higher your home's assessed value is, which in turn raises your property tax bill considerably. Location, location, location. So I live in Arlington in a typical older Arlington home, and our property tax bill was $9,492.46 in 2022. Our neighbor just a few doors down built a brand new house and his tax bill last year was a whopping $17,635.62. But there is some good news. All these local jurisdictions do offer some sort of tax relief programs for certain homeowners. For example, there are relief programs for residents 65 years and older and those with total disabilities from agencies like the Veterans Association and Social Security Administration. And DC also offers the homestead exemption for all owner-occupants, and that deducts $84,000 off the top of your home's assessed value and also caps your taxable assessment. DC residents over the age of 65 will see even more savings. Now, what about closing cost? What does buying a home cost in DC, Maryland, and Virginia? And if you're curious, the conforming mortgage limit for the DC Metro Area is $1,089,300 for this year, 2023. And anything over that amount will make your loan a jumbo loan product. For my 3 examples, I'll compare $1 million home purchase in Arlington County, Montgomery County, Maryland, and Washington, DC. The median sales price for a house in the DC area, on paper anyways, is only $500,000. But the markets I work, those inside the Beltway, as we call it, are priced much higher on average. And at the time I was pulling data for my examples, which was the end of February 2023, there were only 12 single-family homes on the market in all, priced between $950,000 and $1,050,000. And that was, again, Arlington, Virginia. I did Potomac, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. And even some of those 12s were just teardowns. And I say that to reiterate that inventory is still so low for our area, and we have more buyers than we do homes to sell. So please do call me sooner than later to start your local home search because we need to prep and plan in advance. Okay. Let's compare closing costs only. That means my estimate does not include loan cost, interest rate, homeowner's insurance, etc. For each house in my example, we are going to assume $1 million sales price with 10% down payment and a 2% earnest money deposit. I do always run net sheets for my clients. So do my preferred lenders. So if you would like a specific example tailored to you and your needs and what you're looking for, call me. We'll get that done for you. All right, let's compare 510 North Edison Street in Arlington, Virginia, listed by McInerney and asking $995,000, to 4 Pebble Ridge Court in Potomac, Maryland, listed by Compass, also asking $995,000, and lastly, 4236 South Dakota Avenue Northeast, we call it Brooklyn around here, listed by Long and Foster for $994,000. Assuming we all pay $1 million flat with a $100,000 down payment and a $20,000 earnest money deposit, who will pay more? Closing costs include the settlement fees, title insurance, mortgage tax, and recording fees. And for the same sales price and terms, the house in Arlington would cost $12,348.33 in closing fees. The house in Potomac would cost $16,640 in closing fees. And the house in Washington, D.C. comes in the highest, totaling $21,953 in closing costs. So to sum it up, I think our property taxes, give or take, aren't different enough for me to change my mind from one area to the other. But if we're looking at closing costs, DC is clearly the most expensive. So I hope that was helpful. Please look for my contact information below. Call or email anytime for real estate needs, lender referrals, or a title referral. Take care.